Movie review number 1398 is Together. Together is a 2025 movie that is directed by Michael Shanks. Shanks. Michael Shanks. So this movie has Neon Films, Picturestart Productions, Tango Entertainment, 30 West Productions, and Vicscreen Productions. I saw this movie on August 2nd, 2025 at Pierce Point Cinema 10 in Amelia, Ohio. So this movie has Dave Franco and Allison Brie in it. I think they are a couple in real life. But anyway, this is a horror movie. And I know how couples are together and they like being together. But what happens in this movie, I can understand why they call the movie Together. Like the couple are really, really together. I'll explain that in a minute. But anyway, this movie is about Tim and Millie, who are years into their relationship and they find themselves at a crossroads when they move to the countryside, abandoning all that is familiar in their lives except each other. With tensions already flaring, a nightmarish encounter with a mysterious unnatural force threatens to corrupt their lives, their love, and their flesh. Yes, their flesh. So I've seen trailers and posters in this movie where the couple kind of like are stuck together, like their lips being stuck together or their eyes being very close to each other. Now, I'm gonna say this: it isn't always a horror film, so just be aware of some disturbing sequences. But what happens is that Tim and Millie they're at a crossroads with their relationship. Things seem to be going nowhere, and I guess they both want different things. But then they take a walk into the forest, and they accidentally fell into a hole in the ground that leads to a cave. Well, they spent the night there, and they figure out a way to get back to the surface. So they thought that might be the end of it. Wrong. After that night, something strange happens to both of them. Tim experiences it at first, and then Millie starts to experience it. And let's just say the end results aren't exactly pretty. They really put it together with them being together in this movie. In other words, I know they like to hug or kiss or hold each other, but what happens if they can't exactly let go of each other? I don't want to discuss too much more spoilers, but I like how when they mean the two are being together, they really meant it. Like they actually are together. Physically. You did what I mean when you see the movie. Or if you do see the movie, but I thought it was pretty good. I know they were in the winter, which was a 2020 movie, but this was definitely more disturbing in my opinion. But I still thought it was pretty good. So we see Dave Franco as Tim, Allison Brie as Millie, Damon Herriman portrays Jamie, Mia Moore-Wesley, Maury, More, Mia Moore-Wesley portrays Kath, Kerry Richmond portrays Jodie, Chad Kenny portrays Rook, Francesca Walters portrays Carol, Erigen Albella portrays Dr. Mendoza, Sarah Wayne portrays Carrie, Rob Brown portrays Chaplin, Enora Iris portrays Anna, Troy West and MJ Donan portrays grooms, Tom Considine portrays Millie's father, Melanie Betty portrays Millie's mother, Finn Wadden portrays a student, Nancy Finn portrays Tim's mother, Mark Robertson portrays Tim's father, Michael Shanes portrays Simon in the film, An Sunny S warrior betrays a farmer. So, like I said, the two, Tim and Millie, start to encounter or experience sinister things after their encounter in the cave that they go into or accidentally fall into. And Tim experiences this first. And Millie is wondering what is going on with Tim. Like she feels nervous, and she feels a little anxiety from what Tim is experiencing, and then she starts to experience it and realizes that something sinister is going on. But I'm going to say this without spoiling too much. When it gets revealed to what is going on near the end of the movie, will really shock you. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I definitely recommend it if you are a horror fan. But like I said, it is all rated, and there are some disturbing scenes, so keep that in mind. But I still thought it was pretty good. Dave Franco and Alison Brie really did a good job. So that's my movie review of Together, the 2025 version. Please enjoy from this movie review. Bye. Bye.